YouTube, what's going on? It's Finn, and today I wanted to make a video on something a little bit different. Don't worry though, I'll have some clips of calisthenics and gym workouts I hit the last couple of weeks in the background. But today I wanted to talk about something that seems to be a barrier to most people when wanting to start their fitness journey. And that barrier is motivation. Now I get it, motivation is a great tool, but it can also be the downfall of some people's ability to stay consistent when starting their fitness journey. I say this because motivation is fleeting. It comes and goes. And while I do tend to be a very motivated person, there are also days when I'm not. A big problem I have with motivation is that it ceases to exist once people don't see any progress or results right away. As a personal trainer and coach, one thing I notice is people's desire to see results overnight. And I understand the process of getting in shape, getting abs, getting stronger, building a nice physique, learning skills, are all things you want to achieve as soon as possible. But as humans, we need to be realistic with ourselves and our goals. You won't hit one workout and magically be benching 225 and be 10% body fat. That's just not how that works. It takes months, if not years, of consistent grind to achieve significant results in anything you decide to pursue, whether that be in the gym, school, or your career. As an exercise science major, I've learned that people tend to want to start exercising for the wrong reasons. In my exercise psychology class, we have been talking about the differences and the different types of motivation. Most people who are planning on starting their fitness journey are extrinsically motivated. People will start working out for validation from others, and a lot of guys' biggest reasons for getting in the gym is to try and get a girlfriend. Trust me, I know, because I used to be one of those guys when I was a teenager. And while I don't think that's inherently a bad reason to start working out, I think it can be a little self-destructive, because if you don't end up getting a girlfriend the second you put on a little bit of muscle, your mindset shifts to, well, what's the point of continuing this if I'm not getting what I want? That's why I'm here to offer you some advice. Intrinsic motivation is the key to turning your intention to exercise into a lifestyle that you never change. Exercise at the start is rough. Your muscles get sore, you don't enjoy not being as strong as the people you see on Instagram, and it's genuinely uncomfortable because your muscles aren't used to being taken through that range of motion or enduring that amount of physical stress. The thing is, that all goes away once you stay consistent. Well, I lied. The muscle soreness never really goes away, but you get used to it after a couple of months. Once you shift your mindset to I want to do this instead of I have to do this, fitness becomes a lot more enjoyable. Find a specific niche that you gravitate towards. For me, it was calisthenics. Even though I couldn't do all of the fancy moves when I first started, the challenge in trying to learn those skills is what made it fun for me. There are so many different avenues of fitness to choose from, whether that be bodybuilding, powerlifting, street workout, calisthenics, running, martial arts, the list just goes on. You just need to find one that makes you feel like, hey, you know what? That was fun, and I'm excited to show up tomorrow and do it all again. At the start, will it be hard? Yes, of course, but nothing good in life comes easy. If you stick to it and try to enjoy the process more than the end result, you'll go 10 times as far. There's a quote that goes something like, "The man who loves walking will walk further than the man who loves the destination." And no, I didn't steal that from Sam Sulek. Like, I swear I saw that on an Instagram post like months before Sam Sulek even started blowing up on YouTube and social media. So no, I didn't get that from Sam Sulek. He is not the inventor of that quote, guys. Not to mention, another reason you should want to exercise is the overall health benefits. I've learned in school that people who exercise drastically reduce their chance of morbidity and mortality. Exercise isn't just all about looking good, it's also about feeling good. So figure out what makes you feel good and stick to it, even on the days you don't want to show up, because your future self will thank you for relying on discipline instead of motivation. But that's enough yap, as the kids would say. Hope y'all enjoyed this video and found it helpful, and maybe for some of you this was already common knowledge, but let it serve as a reminder as to why you started and to never quit. If you enjoyed, drop a like. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Subscribe if you're new to the channel and turn on those post notifications so you know every time I upload, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.